What's up? Well, thank you, King. Right as I start the recording. What's up, REL? Shut up, King. Jesus. What's up, REL 10B? This was my intro for your Week 2 recap. Joining me this week, as you've already heard, is King of the Cosmos, here to talk about dwarves, and your fellow least anticipated coach to play, Raven Poe. Say hi, Poe.
I'm number one.
You are
number one.
The amount of people that didn't want to play you was astounding.
That sounds just like my social life.
Yeah?
All your knowledge.
If you don't know how this goes yet, we're going to look over the games from last week. We're going to look over level ups and deaths. And then we're going to talk about dwarves.
Oh boy. Dwarves are the best.
Are they?
Dwarves are the second angriest stunties.
They're not. What? Who's the angriest stunties?
Halflings, of course.
Well, that I could see. I think I got an itch for halflings soon, so it's going to be...
It's probably because they're just hungry.
Let's see. So, Poe, in your what is something interesting about dwarves? You said dwarves are the most interesting race other than all other ones. Are you saying dwarves are the least interesting race? I know this is your coasting season.
This is my vacation from the last 4 seasons of playing either stunty or gimmick teams. I became stunty champion last season, so this is a gift to me. But,
Yeah,
I like dwarves. A lot of people think they're boring. I think they are simple and fun.
I think they're boring, but
They are very simple.
I'm glad you're having a nice break, Poe. And
You waddle up the field and you hit people. It's nice.
I need you to pick a career team and bring it up to the high divs. That's the next journey I want to see.
That's the hard part.
All right.
Might have to do that with vampires.
Ooh, yeah, I do love vampires. One of my favorite teams. I'm too much of a pussy to play them in the REL. Let's look at biggest games of the past week. Lots of draws. Yield Guard and Dead Passing Elves.
Everybody drew. Holy moly.
Take a draw. Reality Kings and Festering Swords take a draw despite Superfed's whining and inability to break AV7 with a Mighty Blow piece. The one that surprised me was California Love versus Poe. How the hell did you draw that?
It came down to crazy dice.
On your part or his part?
Both. He, got some really good dice and being able to tie it up, and then I was not able to reciprocate.
Well, you should always want to reciprocate. The game that nobody cared about is the Zonoff, which turned out way bloodier than you would expect from Blodge teams.
Oh man, it's so good.
I mean, there's very few mirror matchups that I just think are awful. Lizard v Lizard is boring, and will always be boring. Other than, Lizard v Lizard.
You don't like that hot skink on skink action?
That's probably the most interesting part. I don't like the source on source action. Dwarf on dwarf, and Zon on Zon.
All the action. That's hot.
At least with murder on murder, they murder things. Dwarf on dwarf is pretty boring. But yeah, Rabble leader people, 2-0. Proving themselves to be the dominant Amazon team in 10B. Watch out, I don't know, Div 8 next season. The zones are coming for you. East End Geezers and Conquering Fears 1-1. Who are the East End Geezers? That's Wedge.
Wedge. Yeah,
That's actually good on 130 for playing new into elves and pulling the draw.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, alright. Let's get into level ups and deaths. First one is a Dead Ogre, done by yours truly, Mr. Poe. You want to recount it for us?
It was a uphill vanity block from a Troll Slayer that managed to kill him.
Oh, the good old vanity block. So that was Sacktown, 2 C's, much like Mistay's Thick, and has been replaced by Rainbow, It's a Town. The ogre.
Rainbow.
I had to look up some of these towns last time. But new ogre, no guard. So Hurt's kind of on the bashy end. And still no closer to getting tackle. Hopefully before he hits the next zone. Not really a big level up, but Poe wanted it. A Rodder got DP. And
I fought for having this included in the recap because DP is the best skill.
so, Poe, because I decided to comment on the DP, I'm going to need you to pronounce his name for me.
Oh, I was not prepared for this.
Are you not in the client? Just
I'm
staring.
not on that screen. I'm not on that screen.
Yield guard, come on. You made me comment on the DP Rodder, which was the only level up for the yield guard. I'm going to need you to pronounce his name.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Me too.
Niminifindel Laurentholial.
Wow, better than I would have done.
Beautiful.
You want to try, King?
Nibenefindel Laurentholial.
Works for me. Got DP. That's a mouthful. Something you don't want when you're playing against Nurgle.
He will forever be known as NL from now on.
Big level up of the week is Hindy's Gutter Runner got doubles. And before you all get scared and go, oh my god, Gutter Runner with doubles. He's going to dive all the cages. Guess what? He didn't get 2 heads. Nah, he went big hand.
Oh baby, just if the ball's on the floor, it's his.
Yeah, let's talk about big hand. Do you have any strong...
It's really good.
Now, do you just really like big hand, or do you think big hand is a really good first pickup on doubles for a Gutter Runner?
It's definitely unexpected because, well, not that unexpected, but the ability to just, like, if the ball is on the floor, no matter where it is, he can just pick it up. And that's fun. Oh my god, that's fun.
Poe.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think there are better double skills, but
Like-
I can respect that.
Like 2 heads?
I know you're a fan of 2 heads. I personally would have gone with horns.
Ooh, horns is
because-
good.
Horns is good.
I like gutter runners with horns.
Horns
but-
into wrestle strip ball, always nice.
But yeah, one of the rats' game plans is anytime the ball hits the floor, they pick it up and carry it away. So big hand does help with that.
That it does. And with the move busted thrower, which he should get rid of. And 20, wow. That's a big bank. And lots of healthy rats.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to talk to Hindy about cycling some rats.
You got to save up for that level 3 stadium.
Oh, boys. Does he have a stadium? No. Okay, we're good. So, big level up there. Next story of the week is Dead Elf's Passing took a beating. We've got Robin Williams, missed next game. Elvis Presley, missed next game. Steve Irwin, missed next game. I think some people died. I want to say 2 people died?
Yeah, 2 people have died.
1 blitzer, probably? No. How many blitzers do
One
House
person.
get? Lineman?
One person that rolled to death. A thrower.
What?
Paul Walker.
Oh.
And lineman Prince.
Wait. I feel like
Throw fast, die hard. That's how it happens.
I feel like I made a Paul Walker joke last week.
Yeah, you're right. He did die on week 1. My bad.
Okay.
Week 2 was Prince. He got Niggle.
Oh, Prince, the artist formerly known as Alive. And then the 1 level up to offset all these missed next games and deaths is Tupac got Dodge. He's now a Blodge Elf. So
I think this team's doing fine. His blitzers are still alive. He's got a catcher that's still going to be in next game. He's going to have a bunch of AG4 loners. He'll be okay.
yeah, compared to every other high elf in the league that gets disgusting stat ups and crazy doubles and
Yeah.
let's go look at the taller left, who came out on the bottom side of the Amazon off with 2 dead players, including Claire Lacombe, the AG4 linewoman, a second linewoman, and I think that's a miss next game catcher. No, a niggled catcher. Wow.
Is it Niggle? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was just a miss next game. Niggle, I think that's a... You get rid of that.
I wouldn't have taken a catcher to start with, but
Really?
I know I am in the minority in my catcher hate on Amazons,
Even with a strong arm thrower?
even with a strong arm thrower.
Wouldn't take a catcher? Any catchers. Not just two, just no catchers at all?
No, because I don't like throwing on Amazons.
Fair enough.
They're no fun.
And catchers get agility access, but you already start with the best agility skill, dodge. So
Oh.
you don't need it.
He's got the diving catcher.
Can we talk about nerfing tackle then now? Bring it here too.
Since I am playing dwarves, no, we cannot.
All right. Fair enough. That is the big level ups and deaths of week 2.
Yeah, congratulations to everyone.
Now, the moment I'm sure everybody's waiting for. Let's talk about dwarves. Let's talk about Poe's dwarves. If you don't know,
I'm sorry. Let's talk about dwarves as copyrighted.
first of all, let's talk about dwarves.
Patent pending, last I saw.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to go talk about that guy on Reddit that took over.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot about him. He's taken over he's carrying on the legacy.
Anyways, if you don't know, King of Cosmos was a REL 1 dwarf coach with the formerly disgusting bloaty team of REL 1. Now replaced by Gengar, the old model. King's now playing something. I know what you're playing now. What are you playing now?
Undead.
Undead. But had the top tier dwarf team, if not the top tier coach. Let's talk about dwarves. So, looking good so far. I said that I like that you're going the guard build first. I'm assuming that's planning on an all guard there, Poe?
No.
No?
I can tell you that right now because his 2 Troll Slayers have Mighty Blow.
Well, you don't get guard on the troll player. I'm talking about for Longbeards.
You do eventually give guard to the troll slayers.
Eventually.
After
One gets guard and one gets piling on.
Absolutely piling on.
not going to commit to the double piling on like almost every other dwarf coach.
I'm not against it.
No, because like Frenzy as a double-edged sword can also, if you can get that Troll Slayer with guard into not a Frenzy trap, man, he can do some real damage, or he can help other people in the dwarf team do some real nasty damage.
Yeah, frenzying guard into a scrum is real good. Also, I don't think you should fear the frenzy trap that much because throwing uphill with blocks not that bad.
No, especially with block as starting skill.
Coming from a stunty coach. So, outline your next 2 level ups. What would let's see here. What would your next 2 level ups be, Poe? On the Troll Slayers.
On the Troll Slayers, if one of them rolls doubles, he will probably get dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is a aggro magnet for people wanting to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Because, he is the squishiest target with that super low 8 armor.
And the next is going to go piling on?
Probably, yeah.
All right. Would you, what about you, King? Piling on and guard right away on the next one?
Yeah, I would probably do piling on guard. Piling on the whichever Troll Slayer levels up first, and then guard on the other one. And then after that, probably, man, if it's doubles on a Troll Slayer, jump up would be nice on the piling on. And stand firm would be like a good normal skill.
Yeah, definitely jump up if it is after piling on.
I think a lot of
Before piling on. Because you don't get doubles all that often.
A lot of Troll Slayers seem to be not strong on the stand firm in the REL. I mean, a lot of dwarves themselves have stand firm, but I don't see a lot of Troll Slayers with stand firm in the league. And I feel it's because most are using them to murder, not to surf.
Yeah, usually. It's hard to surf with troll or with dwarves because they're so slow. So being able to move back and forth is a hindrance. But if you can hug that sideline and force people to it, surfing is a valid option. But an equally valid option is just punching people in the face.
It's always a valid option. All right. Let's talk about blitzers. Both got guard first level up. Are you planning on diverging the paths at all?
No, they are going to both get stand firm next,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to be slightly faster longbeards, basically.
I like it.
They also have agility 3. You can give one of them catch. It'd be great.
No.
Give one of them catch.
Yeah.
You heard the man. The expert said you should give one catch.
For a runner, you might as well give one of the butchers catch if they roll doubles.
So when you're not giving, go ahead.
I will say, I'll say this for when we get to the runner, but I do have a non cookie cutter skill idea for runners.
So when you're not giving blitzers useless skills, what would you go with, King?
Useless, man. Catch is a great skill. No. Let's see. On normal skills, I'd probably either go fend or either fend, stand firm, or tackle.
Fend on the blitzer?
Yeah.
Over stand firm?
I think both are equally valid. Fend allows you to reposition.
Than the other dwarves, so I think fend is an okay skill for them. Because he has guard, though, maybe stand firm would be better. Although, with fend, you can just, put him somewhere else on the field, wherever.
Fair. I just don't think I've ever seen fend offs on maybe runner.
What people never account for is the psychological advantage of stand firm, because people already hate playing against dwarves, but when your pushes do nothing, they just hate it more.
Oh yeah, stand firm is the biggest killer of killers, in my opinion. When you got your beastman blitz killer or whatever, in my profession of murdering people, you always want to avoid the stand firm because they're a pain in the butt to get away from.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the most interesting player on the team, Mad Eyes Mulligan, the Agi runner. Captain. What? Captain what?
Captain Mad Eyes.
Captain Mad Eyes. Poe, is this your non-cookie cutter build? You got plans for him?
No, actually the other one, Classic Larry, is
Going to become a catcher?
he is going to become a kicker.
A kicker? Well, let's talk about Mad Eye real quick. Agi 4, amazing.
Yes.
Already got the block.
No, he does not. Oh, does he have block?
Yeah, he does have
He
block.
does have block.
Yeah. Okay.
And he's only 7 SPP away from picking up. What do you take on a normal?
Oh yeah, I forgot. He leveled up last game and got block.
Yeah.
I did forget about that.
What do you take on a normal with the next level up here, boys?
Probably kickoff return.
Yeah. What, King? What would you pick?
Let's see. Runners get general and passing, right?
They do. Leader is an option, but I don't really use a lot of rerolls with trolls or with dwarves. I keep calling them trolls.
Dwarves don't need rerolls, really. Like, you can probably get by
On
with a
2.
lot with only 2 rerolls.
I would say, especially now when there's not a lot of skills to offset all your block. You should be the
with
blocking
agility
team.
4 block, man, the sky's the limit on this guy. Like, you can, I'm dead serious. You can give him fast block because, like, the runner that I had, my captain, had blodge minus agility and fast block, and he intercepted, I believe, 3 times. It was amazing.
That's value right there. You heard the man. Pass block.
But pass block does 2 things.
I'm not against the pass block as like a 4th skill.
Yeah.
But what two things does it do, King?
Probably Fend.
No. What two things does pass block do? Finish your thought here.
Okay. So, first of all, you can get into a better position to intercept the ball, of course. But also, you can get into a position where it's harder for your opponent to catch the ball. You can put in a tackle zone, at least one, or one extra one.
Could be nice. Could be nice. I don't know if I'd do it on my edging 4-piece, but maybe on my other runner.
Yeah, because they have to roll 6s anyways, I believe. Even with agility 4, maybe it's just 5 if he's not in a tackle zone. Or an intercept.
Tell me about classic Larry the kicker to be.
So I really like kick on dwarf runners because I sort of see them as disposable, usually because they are the first ones to die. But they're also the first ones to level up. And I don't like kick on a Longbeard because it requires me to start with a Longbeard in a position I usually don't want him to be in. But kick on a runner is great because kick is great for dwarves. You can kick deep and then just march into their half when they are forced to fall back to get it.
Most people go kick on agi teams because you can dive past the team. And it's almost necessary, in my opinion, for Skaven and things like that. But
of course, but
you're saying you want to spread out into their half?
Yeah, kick on dwarves as well as kick-off return really help mitigate their biggest strength, which is or their biggest weakness, which is how slow they are. So being able to dictate where the ball goes with relative certainty really helps you to control the flow of the drive.
I like that in slowing down the offensive drive to start with kick.
I agree.
Wow, we're agreeing on the kick dwarf. I feel like if I would have just looked at a kick dwarf, I would have been like, eh. But
I've done it in the past, and it's amazing.
I'll take your word for it, though.
I had a lineman with, or a blocker with kick. He was really good.
Yeah. So, Longbeards, clearly you subscribe to the more guard over mighty blow build, which I think at this point we can just say is the best.
Mighty blow is good, but you know what's also good? Just hitting people more.
Yeah.
Hitting people more is good.
I think mighty blow is great for development, and it's a lot of fun, but guard wins games.
All right, Poe, real quick. On a double for a blocker, for a lineman, what would you get for a blocker?
I might skip it and still go guard.
Ooh, you're no fun. The
What would
correct
you
answer was diving tackle.
Ooh, I do like a diving tackle.
I don't hate diving tackle, but I find it difficult to utilize on a Longbeard because if there's a specific person that I want to mark, it's hard to get them to there.
True.
Mark one person. It doesn't matter.
I will say, who did I just murder? Pig Sofa. His diving tackle was never in position to be useful.
No.
But yeah, I like a good diving tackle. No plans on the Blodge Stand Firm guard, Longbeard. The long game, Poe.
Blodge on a Longbeard is great, but I'm fine with them getting knocked down. They can get back up and step forward and tie them up again.
Exactly. That's why they have 9 armor.
And
thick skull.
And only 1 claw in your division.
Thank goodness.
1 claw with no mighty blow behind it.
If you read my tantalizing guide, let's talk about dwarves.
I'm sorry, but that's the segment we're in right now.
You will see that the biggest strength of dwarves is being able to take a punch.
Are you saying you are the end-all, be-all on dwarves?
I'm saying that I am the stunty champion, and dwarves are the stuntiest of...
They're stunty adjacent
of real. They're short. We're gonna allow them.
We're gonna call them stunty adjacent.
Yeah, they're like angry Campbell's soup cans.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I enjoy that reference mostly because I have can openers on my team. So it should be, honestly, I don't know how the draw happened this week. It should be a pretty nice season for you with these dwarves, Poe. You've got 2 Zons to beat up on. You've got some elves to beat up on. Really no one who can outbash you except maybe Chorfs.
I have replaced 2 players on this team already because Armor 9 is like paper.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll see.
You should see my Camry team in the Rust League. I'm going through Tomb Guardians like it's going out of style. Well,
that's what Tomb Guardians do.
Die.
Yeah.
All right,
Twice. One last question, Poe. One last question.
Hold on a second here. You were supposed to be my expert, King, with Poe talking. But yes, please, King, ask your question.
All right, Poe. Where are you gonna get your death roller?
It's coming.
Is it?
I need it.
I gotta save up money first, but it's coming.
The Death Roller hype? Can we get Herringsword to make a Death Roller hype video?
Yes, I can hype.
I love the Death Roller.
It
starts with Dirty Player.
I love the Death Roller as well. And I know you love Dirty Player. I love a giant expensive TV piece that I can send off with a touchdown.
It's disgusting.
You ever seen the piling on animation for it? It's
yeah,
amazing.
I saw it this week because I played Pig Sofa with his piling on Death Roller.
It's like he takes it off a sweet jump.
So, you heard it here, 10B. You have a Death Roller coming at you to look forward to. I'm almost sad that you played... Have you played? Yeah, you played Superfed, right? First week?
It was the first game, yes.
I'm almost sad that you played Superfed before you could get your Death Roller.
I was not able to permanently injure any of those stupid jumping Russians, but they did kill one of my dwarves. So
yeah, it was also requested that I salt Poe up about scoring early on Superfed. And I said salt him up about his win?
I won. So, if he wants me to try better next time, I'll just win more.
Yeah, you will, buddy. Well, that's discussing about dwarves. For anybody that wants the most uninteresting team to reroll, this is where you should come for all that information. Let's jump back into 10B itself. Not that I don't love dwarves, as I know you two do. But
it's the beard. Gives you something to hold on to.
Yeah.
I mean, the dwarf cheerleaders are pretty good.
The dwarf cheerleaders are pretty fantastic. I feel like they should synchronize like Chinese Olympics. Was that the Olympics where they did the drum thingy?
Yeah.
Either way, it's time to get into my excited Lumi game of the week. Week 3. Big matchups. Dead Elves passing. Wow. Poe, you get the not quite there elves.
Yay.
So, this is yet another away game for me, and the entire gimmick of this team is I have a Nuffles Altar to induce Boomer, and I haven't gotten to use it once.
Well, it should even out, I believe. So you'll get Boomer at the end of the season. I'm almost sad that we didn't get to hear about this. I didn't even know this was the thing, Poe.
Yeah, Boomer and Fire Blast. That's you can have 11 players, and for 20K, get 2 more.
All right. Then we have Festering Sores, the rat team that makes me always confused for the Nurgle team, playing the winner in the Amazon off, Rabble Leader people. Zons versus Rats.
It's Hindi versus Spicky.
Hindi versus what?
Spicky.
Spicky? Spinosaurus. Ye Old Guard, Nurgle playing against Conquering Your Fears, Nurgle versus Elf. Nurgle loves playing elves.
Elves love playing against Nurgle. They get to feel what it's like to be terrible at everything.
Reality Kings versus the Easton Geezers, which is happening right at this moment, and I will probably go watch. I gave up watching Superfed Salt to make this for you.
Oh,
Wow, why? Why would you do that?
Because I'm great like that. And then California Love versus the Tolerant Left. I'm going to go with my Excited Lumi game of the week is Yield Guard versus Conquering Your Fears. Because... So, that was my happy Lumi noise. If you haven't heard it before, it's fantastic. Check out Yield Guard vs. Conquering Your Fears as the formerly bashy Lizards learn how to elf through the hardest elf matchup there is. What about you boys? Any matches you're excited about this week?
I like the Hindi versus Mickey.
I do too. I like Rat versus Amazon. I think it's a fun matchup.
Do the Rats have tackle?
I do not believe they do.
Yeah, that could be fun.
They got big hand though.
Yeah, he does have big hand. He can go wherever he wants.
Big hand and kick. And a lot of money. He could get all the line rats and get rid of the thrower, buy another line rat, replace the line rat, and foul away.
It's his home game. He could get a stadium upgrade and give both teams a wizard for maximum carnage.
He does need to be careful, though, because Spicosaurus's Amazon team is built around fouling. He has a deep bench because he wants to foul everybody this season. So
That's a good motive.
Isn't it a great motive? So there's two games to check out in 10B this week. Hopefully I'll be around to cast and live stream one of them for you. And that should be it, boys. Coming in under the 40-minute mark. Is there anything you want to say as we leave this week? You have the podium. Let's start with you, King.
No, I have absolutely nothing. I fail at everything except for finding game deals and whatnot.
All right. Poe, you are the most feared coach in 10B. Would you like to spread a message to your fellow coaches of the REL 10B?
I would like to say something. I would like to say Nibin Findel Lorentholiel.
Oh, a brand new meme in the making. All right, well, thank you both for coming on to talk about dwarves with me. You know I was excited for it. I believe next week we're going to try and have Spicosaurus come on, and we're going to talk about Zons.
Yay.
Yay. You know, just going for all the teams that I love to hear about.
What do you take for agility when you can't take dodge? I don't understand.
Fair enough. Hopefully we can answer that question next week. Good luck on the pitch, everybody.